I'll be reacting to Shaman King 2021 episode 28. And I will be starting my reaction in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up for this. Yeesh. I just wish the animation quality were better though, because this event looks cool, but you can definitely tell Studio Bridge is phoning it in when it comes to the animated sequences. Oh, now we got the opening, yeah. Okay, at least that makes sense as to why the last two Shaman King 2021 episodes have looked terrible. It's except for like a few scenes here and there. It's because Studio Bridge was probably saving the money for a new opening. Because the opening, it looked damn nice with the artwork. It looks more detailed than usual. And it looks pretty fluid too. Okay, Chocolate looks a little bit older here. That looks damn cool with them beads. Okay, so I'll be looking smooth. I wonder who are going to be these individuals with like the orange clothing though. Yo! Oh, Get Up Shot. I'm assuming that's the name of the opening song then. They actually be looking nice. Hope when it actually gets to the bit where Hoa and Yo fight each other, I hope it looks good. Because this series, it needs to at the very least deliver on whenever Hoa's gonna fight Yo. Because for the most part, it's been uneven visually, but if it can at least deliver that, then it's gonna... I wonder who's that lady with the outfit. She looks cool too. I think they're underestimating Ren's durability. Again, it's a shame that we get more stills because... Okay, aside from stills, they can't even draw backgrounds anymore because now they made the whole background a white screen. I just hope backup shows up soon because it looks like Kororo and Chocolate are going to need it pretty damn soon. Ooh. Maybe to not make people... Makes sense. But here's my guess, though. I think that strategies can get around people having low Furiku numbers depending on the circumstances. That could be my guess at the release. Kind of sucks for all the other contestants, though. Considering what these... And that's together 9 individually. Damn! They all look absolutely devastated too. Yo! I like how they got our boy mixed up with Hoa. Oh. Man, this one would have been epic if, again, it wasn't done in a still shot. Like, literally, Studio Bridge is holding back this series a lot because... Are they even trying now? This is one of the worst animated Shaman King 2029 episodes. And that's saying a lot, considering this series had a lot of badly animated episodes. And it's a shame, too, because the events themselves are epic. Like the script, I have no problems with the script so far in this episode. But it's the same old usual Studio Bridge. They're working off of damn good source material. And their animators are just fucking it up. That's true, because it did mention how being emotionally disengaged can actually affect how you utilize it for Riku. Anyway. Yeah, he has no right up talking shit about shady shit, considering what he tried to do is shady. Oh! I gotta be talking like a scared puppy now. Well, barking like a scared puppy, I should say. Yeah, they should definitely know that they're being outnumbered. Oh, man. Seeing that Cromer scram like the bitch he is damn enjoyable. Whoa, why are they looking all somber? But I'm sure they can treat it, though. No, I have a feeling he will. I'm assuming Ren's going to pull up an epic feat, though, where he's going to be able to get up. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be immediately. Again, if the series didn't have the opening this week showing off Ren prominently, I would actually believe that there is a chance Ren could die. But the opening makes it kind of like find it. It makes it hard to believe that Ren's going to die. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming the mother of Yo. Oh, never mind. No. Oh, the irony. Oh, shit. Gina. Oh. Oh, hello, Jackie Militino. I mean, what's is that a hentai or what is that, Kono? Because I only react when it comes to retro stuff. I only react to a hentai Jackie Militino. I don't react to retro normal anime because those usually aren't going to be used. But if it's a hentai, I'll definitely put that in the consideration list. So what is that series? Is it a normal anime or a hentai? I'm just wondering. Yeah, at least they're getting helped by a beautiful lady. Hey, but hey, at least they have protectors, though. Could be worse. Oh, snap. This bitch sounds jealous. Oh well, well in that case, I'll react to it eventually, but I'm not gonna. Okay, when it comes to H anime, considering my busy schedule, I'm only gonna react to one H anime a week, and this season I'm doing two a week because I'm trying to watch all the normal anime. So if I react to that, I'll probably next year, Jacqueline, Melodina. It'll be next year probably. It wouldn't be this year because right now I'm busy reacting to Showtime Uta Onesan, which is a hentai, and I'm also reacting to the Mao hentai too, currently. But I'll probably react to that next year though, Jacqueline. That'll be next year because next year I am gonna be shifting my focus to react to more hentai instead of reacting to 40 plus normal anime. I'll be reacting to probably just 10 to 14 regular anime and two hentai a day. It actually would, Jack. Actually, you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't need the donation because I'll still react to it because I did a quick check. That hentai came out this year, so I wouldn't react to it. You would only need to do a monetary donation if you asked for a hentai reaction for a hentai that came out before 2018. I did a quick because now I remember that name that you mentioned it because I saw it on Mucho Hentai. It actually came out this year. I remember because I saw that on a HNMA website. So you wouldn't need a donation for that. It's just that I'll be doing that reaction next year because I'm trying to finish off all the normal anime first. And then I'll be reacting to a lot of hentai next year. But yeah, that series you mentioned, I'll be reacting to it because it's from 2021. I remember seeing it on a lot of hentai calendar lists for this year. I remember that name now. And saying that, I'm liking where they're going with Shaman King right now from a narrative standpoint. As for the Patreon, the update is my schedule's been pushing things back because of work. Literally, this is one of the first few times in work where I have to work overtime every week, and then the overtime won't stop until January because work's getting really busy and I'm working 50 to 66 hours a week. So I'll see if I can make it later this month. If you're curious on the status on that. Again, this event looks good with the punch, but again, it's a still. And we don't really see any strategy involved. It's just a shame that the moment they give to Ren's sister is all completely fucked to shit because, again, Cedar Bridges' animation quality is bad. It's nice to see an update to the strength of the sister, though. Don't get me wrong. So, narratively, it's a good event. I like the way he says missile punch. But yeah, that's the update on the Patreon. If I get lucky, I'll be able to make it in November. If I get lucky. It depends. Although November is peak work season, so it just depends on how things turn out in November. Then the peak won't end until January. When it comes to my job, anyway. I like the music too when she's got that talisman going on. I mean, hey, it's practical for combat. Oh, that's cute. Oh, how can you say no to that face? John is adorable. The thing is, though, it's just a shame that Pyron is not a living being right now. Oh, I like how it gets face. Oh, that's so cute. I really want to see her throw them, though. Well, it's not because of the shortage of workers, Jackie Millennium. It's because of the work company I work for has more work because of the pandemic. Due to the pandemic, there's a lot more online orders. There used to be a lot of online orders, and there wasn't that much overtime back in the day. Mandatory overtime. It used to just be limited to when you want it. with some overtime being in like the peak holiday seasons. Now it's overtime almost every week. So it's not because of the holiday. It's because online ordering is more popular. Oh, Mont is really cute too in there. I think they respond because it's something that's going against Hoa. That's why they're cool with this. That's my guess. Yeah, the X-Files were never shown as heartless, though. They were just shown as practical individuals, at least from how I perceive them. Hmm. Who would be happy entering the Iron Maiden? I love her, Nova. Oh, why? I don't know who could be see that as happy. Hmm. That's what I'm wondering. The thing is, though, Yo and Ren could eventually end up in a path against Hoa. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Okay, I do like that. That means that if Ren makes it out alive, he's going to be a lot stronger then, by the implications. At least here, I love how they explain where Hoa gets his strength from. But yeah, that's the situation on the work, Jackalay. It's just with the pandemic, there's just been a lot more online orders, which is forcing more overtime. And that also explains the reason as to why she's in the Iron Maiden and to increase her strength. Oh, yo, that means that Ren, he'll be exponentially stronger then. And plus, Hoa and Yo do look really similar too physically. A lot of people would be able to just look at them and be able to make the connection. Hell, first episode I was that they showed off. Oh, I was thinking, is he related to Yo? Because they look like brothers. Oh, sub Spiral Matt. That's cute. The thing is, though, he has no choice. I think Ren's safety is more important. I like this, though, how Chocolate is mentioning the consequences that Yo's going to have to potentially deal with, though. It's realistic. Exactly. I think that's much more important. Oh. Oh, that's sweet. And I love heartwarming moments like this. And I'm assuming this experience is probably going to end up making Chocolove and Ororo a lot stronger, too. Yeah, that's true, Sparrow, Matt. That's also a good point. Well, at least when it comes to these type of anime, Sparrow, Matt, because I've seen anime. Yeah, knock him up, power. Yeah, I'm fucking loving that shit. Knock him up, power. That's what I call it. But yeah, power friendship works too. But yeah, power friendship. I love seeing that shit. It is annoying, Sparrow Matt, but at the same time, I love it too. It's I have a love hate relationship with the Nakama power. Aww. I love that character Melon for Boston too here. That's a good point. So they gotta look at it positively. The thing is, though, even if Ren goes to, that's a good point. It would still be a big gap between him and Hoa, but it will at least close off the gap a little bit more, though. Honestly, it didn't seem like the Exiles were that unpleasant, though. They seem like cool people. If you ask me. Oh boy, I wonder what he's gonna have to give up. And like his brothers with him by choice, though. I think it is. I disagree with his assessment of Yo, if you ask me. Yeah, but if say that's true, Sparl Matt. Unless it depends on the anime, because sometimes you have a protagonist say you should worry more about yourself, but those are rare in anime nowadays, Spiral Matt. Oh boy. I wonder what Yo's gonna have to give up. Oh, it looks so fucking sarcastic and confident too. This is badass. Now, this is what I like to see right here. Whoa. Why is Yo saying that? Why did he specifically say forgive me, Anna? Unless he's gonna like no, I'll try to analyze later. First I'm gonna see this new ED. Yo, whoever sings this has a beautiful voice. I don't know what's with the cute little kitty though. It feels like it's from a different anime. Not that I'm complaining, the ED visuals look good. Like you can definitely tell they put in a lot of effort in the opening ED for this week's Shaman King. But yeah, Spiral Matt. Well, it depends on the anime though, Spiral Matt, because sometimes a protag might put themselves first before a friend though. Just really depends on the anime, Spiral Matt. But if we're talking about these type of anime, yeah, it's usually the protags putting their friends first. And who knows? Maybe Yo won't have to give that much. But we won't know till next week, Spiral Matt. Well, that or reading the so it's Yo interacting with that little kitty. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I like it. It's a damn good AD, actually. MF. I wonder if that means if he's gonna get trained by his pops. But yeah, overall the episode was good. That's true, Spiral Matt. You got a good point there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna give the episode. The script was great, but Studio Bridge sucks. They suck at animating. So, and they're awful. Studio Bridge sucks. But damn, the script was good. So that's what's going to make it hard to rate the episode because the script was good, but the animation was a piece of shit. It was a disgrace to animation. What the fuck, Studio Bridge? What the fuck? Can y'all even animate anything at all? Jeez, did you really spend all your money on the opening? Seems like Studio Bridge did that. Because if I'm talking about in comparing this to all the other anime this season, this is among one of the worst visually looking anime. Yeah, the animation is bad from that. It's fucking awful. Let's just be blunt about it. It's fucking awful. I see better animation from long running anime like Digimon Ghost Game, Tropical Pretty Cure, and Dragon Quest Adventure Die. And those are long runners. And Muka Dream Mix. And those are long runners. This series has no excuses when you've got long running anime look better than this series. Oh, and this same studio also does Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, and Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s has a higher budget than this series. I can tell you that much. And Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is shit. And even this series looks better than Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. Yeah, this studio cares more about Yu-Gi-Oh! Than Shaman King. Which I'm going to chalk it up that probably Konami paid more money for Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s than whoever funded this series. So that's my guess as to why Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s looks better than this series. And they're both done by the same studio, too. This series is definitively worse because at least in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, there are some Sakuga episodes in there. Like whenever it's a big event like Yuga going against Daniil, that looked beautiful, or Yuga going against Osana, that looked beautiful. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s has less worse animation. If anything, there are, like, with Shaman King, there might be one good-looking episode after, like, 12, 10 shitty-looking episodes. In Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, there's, like, maybe one good-looking episode every 4 or 3 episodes. So, yeah, this series has more worse animation than Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s does. And they're both done by Studio Bridge, I think. When I looked at my anime list, they're both done by the same studio. So, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s looks better. And it's a long runner, too. You would think that Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s being a long runner would struggle more with its production than Shaman King, but no. This series struggles more. Like, the animation quality for this series is a disgrace. Which is a damn shame, because, again, the script is good, so that people watch my reaction be like, Anime K-Ban, you're a hater. I'm like, no. The script is good, but come on now. You compare it to all the other anime airing, and it's fucking trash. It's not going to spiral now. We're already on, episode 28? I bet you they're only going to step their game up when Hoa fights, because that seems to be the only fucking... Oh, and Lissierg. Lissierg and Hoa are the only characters that Studio Bridge seems to show the fuck up. They'd be like, oh, it's a Ren fight? That's animated like crap. Oh, Yo's fighting? That's animated like crap. But when it's like Hoa or Lissierg, like, oh, we must draw them well. So unless Lissierg or Hoa are fighting, I don't expect shit. That's the thing. I don't expect shit from them unless we see those two, because that seems to be the only time Studio Bridge actually seems to hire anyone competent to work on this series. Oh, and the random scene in episode 27 that had Ren dodging the lasers. For some reason, that scene last week looked great. Well, that's because Boruto has a really good director. Its director is Yamashita, Hideyoki. I can't pronounce his name, but it's Hideyoki Yamashita. I know he's good. Boruto actually has a good director. This series doesn't have a good one at all. So, Shaman King 2021 is fucked. Because we're way past the halfway point now. So we've had literally in Shaman King, even if the rest of the episodes for the rest of the series look good, there would have been more bad-looking episodes than good ones, unfortunately. Which is a damn shame. But yeah, here's what I'm going to rate the episode, though. Let me rate it. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Like, it would have been a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10 if the animation quality would have been good. But it loses 3 points for the shitty tier animation because it's an action anime. There is no excuse as to why this series should not be looking good. This series has no fucking excuses. It comes from a big franchise like Shaman King. And then, like, Shaman King is a poverty-ridden franchise that struggles to, like, get any funders. Like, this series has no excuses to be looking this bad at all. Especially with how many years people have been looking forward to Shaman King 2021. I'm like, come the fuck on. And that's what pisses me off about this series, because you can tell the script is good and the manga is good. So it's the animators that are fucking stinking it up. I do cut the author's slack. That's why I always praise the script, because it's not the author's fault for this shitty animation. I mean, I guess someone could argue that it's the author's fault because the author wanting the anime to be done with the same voice cast kind of did affect the animation budget, because he wanted the whole cast to return to voice this series, Spiral Matt. So maybe you can kind of blame him, but not really, though, because it's still up to the people who fund it. And I saw the producers, TV Tokyo King Records and Techno Sound. Those are the listed producers, so it's those three for being cheap-ass fuckers. And also Studio Bridge, too, because come on, Studio Bridge should do a better job. So, yeah. All in all, though, disgraceful effort from the animators, but it's still a good episode. That's why I give it a 6 out of 10 for above average, because on my skill, 5's average and 10's exceptional, and this gets a 6. So it's still above average. I'm not going to discount anything the series did from a script standpoint. They did good. The writers, they did good. In which case, I'm even looking at the comments. I'm going to my list. Directors Joji Fururata. Even people are saying he ruined Shaman King, the reboot. 4 out of 10 would have been a bad script and bad animation. Spiral Matt. Wait. Spiral Matt, I just found something crazy. This director is also directing Visual Prison. And Visual Prison looks miles better than this series. This has the same direction as Visual Prison. Yeah, I can react to Quarter 5 Vanguard Overdress eventually. It's just I need to catch up with some anime. Yeah, he directs Visual Prison. He's the chief director in Visual Prison. And that series looks great. Visual Prison. Yeah. What the fuck? Wow. And he's directing 2 animes. So that means he's directing 2 animes this season. Spiral Matt. Holy shit. I did not know that he directed Visual Prison. Wow. So my guess is this is the case of a director having no budget to work with. I guess. Yeah, that has to be it. He has no budget for this series. Because he does a great job in Visual Prison. His work at Visual Prison's amazing. Like, Visual Prison's actually one of the best looking anime this season, if I'm going by a technical standpoint, because I'm watching all anime. Visual Prison's like up there. That's weird how this guy is directing one of the worst looking anime this season. He's directing one of the best looking anime of the season. Oh, just so you know, Spiral Matt, he also had a hand in directing Nanatsu no Taizai, one of its seasons. Just so you know. He also directed one of the Nanatsu no Taizai seasons. Let me see which season he directed. I think he directed the bad Nanatsu no Taizai season. Yeah, he directed the season that's the Nanatsu no Taizai Revival of the 7 Commandments. Let me see what season is that. Let me check real quick which season of Nanatsu no Taizai he directed. So I don't let me see. Don't worry, I'm checking. No, yeah, so he directed the season where the series was starting to fall in quality, apparently. But let me see this. No, I think he directed season 2. So he directed season 2, I think. So essentially, this guy Joji Furata, he's decent, but he's decent. His career is bipolar. He makes really bad anime and really good anime, so you can never tell with this guy. Like, one moment he'll make something shitty, then the next he'll make something good. So yeah, this director. Here's what I think. This director is good if you give him a good budget, but if he doesn't have a budget, then he sucks. Because I'm looking at his resume. He also was director of Eat Alive, haven't seen it, so I can't comment. He did Ouchie Kochi. His work on Ouchie Kochi was decent. I actually saw that 1 years ago. He directed a lot of Gundam Age episodes, apparently. The thing is, though, it's kind of his fault too, Goji's, because Spiral Matt, there are some anime directors that can make really good stuff with low budgets. This guy isn't capable of doing that. Case in point, look at this series. He's really doing a bad job. Boy, with Visual Prism, we see there it has a good budget, and he's doing a good job. So I'd say this guy is one of the guys that's good if you give him a budget. If he doesn't have a budget, he sucks. At least that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. There are really few anime directors that I can see make a low budget work. The one that can make a low budget work is the director of Gintama. He can make a budget work because that guy is a master at making low budgets work. Because he also directed Dale as a High School Boys, the guy that did Gintama. So there are some anime directors that can make it work. But this guy that's doing Shaman King is not one of those people. He is not capable of that. Like, he has an inability to do that. So, yeah. And I found the director's name. The director is for... The one I'm thinking of is Takamatsu Shinji. That's the one that can actually make budgets work, even when he's low on budget. Yeah, this guy is amazing. The guy that's... he directed Daylight as a High School Boy, Gintama. He directed... a few Mobile Suit War and Pocket episodes. He directed Sakamoto. Yeah, this dude's a master at low budgets. Shinji Takamatsu. So yeah, in case y'all wondering, what's an example of a director that can make low budgets work so that y'all don't think low budgets are an excuse? Shinji Takamatsu. Whenever someone brings up, well, Anime Caveman, this director has a low budget, so they have nothing to work with. Shinji Takamatsu makes it work when he has low budget. He did. But yeah, whenever anyone wants to make budget an excuse, I'm just like Shinji Takamatsu. He makes it work somehow with low budgets. Like a badass somehow. So that's such a pro. Oh yeah, I saw Ochikochi. Ochikochi was okay. But yeah, I checked him out on the list though. Really interesting stuff looking at Furata Joji's. Pretty much, anyway. But yeah. Here are my thoughts on the episode, though, further, though. Here's why I thought the script was good before I go on talking more about the director. Reason why I thought the script was good is because we got more attention. We got to see Ren close to death, but I love how it's setting up a potential power-up where in case he were to come back to life, he would have more Furuyuku. So I already love how they're setting up power-ups in this series. Yes, you could say it's a cliche because a lot of other animes handle power-ups the same way. Dragon Ball handles it too, where if you're near a death experience, you get stronger. Like how in the Dragon Ball series, Vegeta died almost multiple times and he gets stronger afterwards. But it works in the case of Shaman King. It's a cliche, but it's a cliche that works. So I don't mind it too much. And I love how they make Hoa more imposing, just seeing how much his men are savages. So that was pretty damn cool. And I do love the fact that it shows you some character development for Yo, where he's willing to give up something to make sure that Ren's life is rescued, showing you that Yo's the type of guy that will take off his jacket to help someone else in need figuratively. And that's why I thought the running the episode was great. A lot of great character moments for Yo and for the Iron Maiden too, because we see that she's actually willing to help out Ren. Of course, the X-Laws are going to get a benefit, but why shouldn't they? They're taking time out of their day to help out Yo and friends. They deserve a benefit, so I don't blame them one bit. I think it makes the X-Laws characters really damn cool, if you ask me. And yeah, well, yeah, it's the power of friendship, but it works in this series, though. Spider-Man, I think it works. And that's why I thought the episode was good, despite the shit tier visuals. It was still good. And at least the arc was on model. I love the opening and the ED, though. They were great. Whoever does the opening, please, Studio Bridge, get them to work on Hoa versus Yo. At least to do that whenever the time comes. I wish they were remake more Sending Orange Not on Hoa. That'd be fucking cool if they did it. Oh yeah, the friendship canon is powerful, Spiral Matt. Friendship Cannons for the win. And yeah, as for Card Fight Vanguard Overdress, though, yeah, I'll react to that when I catch up on my schedule, because you know that Card Fight Vanguard Overdress doesn't really get views, so I'm still react to Card Fight, but when I get a chance, though, which it's gonna take a while because my schedule is fucking stacked right now. So yeah, just letting y'all know. Haven't seen the Amagami SS though. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all, because I'm gonna have to go do some errands. So right before I go, because I'm gonna be doing errands. Now that I've shared my thoughts on Shaman King, let me just say thank you very much to Jackie Molina, Spiral Matt, Double II, Spiral Matt, and Orange in the Hall. Thank you very much for calling to the live chat, and thank you very much everyone else for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.